Hey guys, we're back on the Appalachian Trail again this weekend for another section, starting off at Devil's Fork Gap and heading into Erwin, Tennessee over to Uncle Johnny's Hostel, about 35 miles. We're heading right up over the fence there, up those steps, and up the hill. Gonna see what we can get into. See you down the trail. How cool is this, guys? You got us a waterfall. That'd be good for a bath in the morning. Put your head right underneath there. It's noted on our map just as a cascade. Doesn't have any kind of name or anything. It kind of comes down through here, across the trail, and down the mountain. There's where we're headed. Got that nice cold drinking water right there. There is a nice little campsite right here, right on the trail. Nice and level spot. Fire pit. That's where we come from. This here is where we're heading. Still going up Lick Rock. Okay guys, bring out for some trail time. We're at a little bit of a flat spot right now. We're about 3/4 of the way up Lick Rock. And then we head down to, I think, Rice Gap. But we'll see if we have any views at the top. I don't think so. I think it's all trees. This is our view right now, guys. Just walked out into this clearing and you can see just kind of in the background, the mountain views there. This looks like it's probably all, I don't know, honeysuckle, blackberries. That'd be a good spot to visit with some bears. But that's our first view of the day. Look at that blue sky. Guys, it's gorgeous out here. This is my kind of therapy. Here's a view from the other side of that clearing. So 2 views. How pretty is it? Temperature is great. When we're under the canopy, it's probably not even 70 degrees. Can't beat this. Wow, how gorgeous is this? This is the top of Lick Rock. Could stop and have a rest, but why rest when we got downhill coming up? Huffing and a puffing. This is gorgeous. No views, but this is a view for me. Heading down Lick Rock to Rice Gap. We've gone probably for at least 3 miles now. Oh, looky, looky. We got us more views coming off of Lick Rock. Who said there were no views? Look at this. How gorgeous is that? Look at those clouds, the sky. I'm trying not to fall here. Look at that. Here's our view off Lick Rock. We've got to go over High Rock yet, which may be that center point right there. And our ending point for the day, I believe that right there is I-26, Interstate 26. You can see the flies there, they're not that bad. But I plan to sleep underneath that bridge tonight. I don't think it's supposed to rain, but I'd rather have some shelter. But look at those clouds. How gorgeous is this? Heading over High Rock there in a bit. And then down to what I think that might be Sam's Gap. Thought this little archway was pretty cool. Look at that, walk right underneath that bad boy. This is our trail. We made it to High Rock. This is our limited view, just an opening in the trees, and we're literally just standing on a high rock. But it is beautiful. Look at those skies. Show you what we're standing on here. Try not to fall off of it. It's kind of this outcropping here. Appalachian Trail's about 700 feet back through the woods there. But this is High Rock. Got about 2 miles, give or take a little bit, to get down to Sam's Gap, to that crossing underneath I-26. Again, gonna try and sleep under the bridge down there. Not supposed to rain, but that's a good stopping point for the night. We're on our way.
Following, catching up.
Hey guys, look who I found on the trail. Grandpa came and saved me from staying underneath the bridge at Sam's Gap. He hiked in from the other direction and gonna take us to the Super 8 so we can sleep in the beds and air conditioning. One step above sleeping underneath the bridge at Sam's Gap. So we got about 2 miles yet to go. See ya. We are heading out at Sam's Gap. I believe from Lick Rock. This is the underpass we saw. And I said I was going to sleep on the bridge. There's the underpass. I think that's the underpass we saw from Lick Rock. I said I was going to sleep underneath that bridge, but Grandpa has saved the day. We've got the truck parked on the other side of that bridge, and we'll pick up here tomorrow. We're headed to the Super 8 and some dinner somewhere. There's Thunder Truck, right under the bridge there. Look at that view. There's the Tennessee sign. So I guess we are in North Carolina. We've been going back and forth today between North Carolina and Tennessee. There's the truck. We did about 8.5, 9 miles today. Tomorrow we'll pick up from there. Okay guys, day 2. We're starting back at Sam's Gap. Heading through the gate this way. You can see the blazes. Somebody left their pack there. We are heading up today to Big Bald and Little Bald. It's gonna be one humongous climb the first half of the day, and then one big descent the second half of the day. Here's I-26 up there. Got about 13.5 miles. So we'll see you at the top. Okay, looks like somebody's gonna be in trouble. Somebody left the gate open. Let all the animals out of the zoo. Let the bears out. I'll be a gentleman and shut it behind me. Here's our trail. Here's our first stop of the morning, guys. We've come 2 miles since Sam's Gap this morning. You can see Springer Mountain is 320 miles back south. That's where the trail started. We started on the approach trail about 9 miles before that. And you can see on down, we're heading north. We've got Big Bald, about 4.5 miles yet. To get to Erwin, we got about 22.6. That's where we plan to be at. And to the end of the trail, we got 1,869 miles to go. That's our mile markers. And those are probably not quite up to date. They reroute the trail every few years. We got a nice little campsite here. This is where we come from. This is our first time coming out of the woods this morning, guys. I think we're gonna get a view of Big Bald here. Look how gorgeous that is. 2.5 miles up there to the top is where we're headed. Oh, sunshine feels good. It's been cool out here this morning. That's where we're going. You can see our white blazes here we're following. Another good campsite there. This is my view right now, heading up to Big Bald up there. Look at this. That's where we've been. That's where we're going. Try not to roll down the hill here. Just another quick view, guys. Peeking through the trees here on the trail. Here's our trail right now, just nice and smooth and flat. Going through the woods with the sun peeking through. Nice and cool. Probably low 60s if I had to guess. This is gorgeous. Look at this cool section, guys. Kind of like a green tunnel. Forest is closing right in on the trail. And I'm a huffing and a puffing going up. Got about at least 2 miles yet, if not more, to get to Big Bald. Another cool section of trail. We're in the green tunnel. All enclosed in. Have to duck to get through. Pretty cool. Still climbing. Looks like we got a blowdown to maneuver through. It looks like it's been cleared somewhat. Try not to fall. There's a big boy. Once upon a time, here's just a little snippet, sneak peek of where we're headed, I think, guys. And I see that bald on top of the mountain there. See if I can zoom it in. I do believe that's Big Bald. That's where we're gonna have lunch. I see you up there. Don't see anybody there now. But we're going up. Just another glimpse of our trail, guys. Give me a heart attack. Just scared up a deer. Thought it was a bear charging at me. How pretty is this? We are climbing, and I am a huffing and puffing. It's our trail. We're still trying to get up to Big Bald. One step at a time. Try not to kill myself. Still climbing, guys. This last mile is a beast. Pretty cool tree there. Looking at you. It's gorgeous out. Do believe we're almost reaching the top of Big Bald. Look at all these little yellow flowers, whole field of them there. Sun is shining. I have to get my hat out. Protect my noggin. This is where we're heading. Okay guys, I made it up to the top of Big Bald, and I am on top of the world. Look at this. 360-degree views all the way around the top of this thing, and I got it all to my lonesome. Look at this. All the way around. Way out there is Little Bald. That's probably our next stop, but I am gonna have myself lunch up here. Had to stop first thing. The sun is shining. Had to get my hat on, my sunglasses out. This is gorgeous. That's all the way around. There's our trail marker. There's our survey pin for old Big Bald. And that's what I'm going to spend my Sunday morning looking at while I have my time of worship. Hope you all can do the same. Look at those sunbeams coming. It's a little hazy. You can see those sunbeams showing up on camera. Coming right on through there. You see the trail I'm going to head down next. That's going through a field of all those little yellow wildflowers. Don't know what they're called, but they're pretty. That's what we got, guys. Just stopping for my lunch here on top of Big Bald. This lunch is sponsored by Cliff Bars. Peanut M&Ms and Snickers. Fuel of Champions. See ya. Okay, y'all, it's high noon and we are leaving Big Bald. We're heading out that direction to Little Bald's, about 2.5 miles away, I believe, or the shelter is, I'm sorry. This is what we got behind us here. All the way around. It is a gorgeous day. Other than that guy right there. It looks like it could drop a little bit of rain, but we got blue skies right now, guys. There's our marker. We're heading on. We're gonna have views like this for a while, guys. Look at this. How gorgeous. All the way around. This is where we're heading. Afternoon, watching the butterflies and the flowers, and heading down the trail. Well, we made it to Bald Mountain Shelter. This is what we would call a deluxe shelter on the Appalachian Trail. You can see we've got the nice fire ring, a few wood benches there. We got the picnic table, and looking inside this shelter, you can see we've got 2 sleeping platforms. This will probably sleep at least 16 to 20 hikers inside there. You can see here a little plaque. You can see when the shelter was built, Bald Mountain Shelter. We've got our mouse defeaters here to hang our packs on with a Pringles can and a stick. Another one made out of an old water bottle, keeps the mice out of our packs. And over here, you can see our bear cables. We can hang our food bags from these to keep the bears out of our food. That's the thought anywhere. The bears haven't figured out. And on this shelter, we have no privies, so our facilities are out this direction. Find yourself a bush. And this is Bald Mountain Shelter. Cool little forest we're coming through. Heading up to Little Bald, about half a mile. See if we can look back to Big Bald. And it's getting dark. The temperatures are dropping. And there's thunder. So hopefully we're not going to get stormed on. A little bit of a view there is our rain clouds. I see the mountains through the trees. Not a great view, but it's there. That's our trail right now. Some parts you can hardly see the trail for the weeds or grasses growing over it. I think all the ticks that are in here. Okay guys, I made it to Little Bald. There's not much bald about Little Bald. This is the only view I have from here to here. It's beautiful. I don't see Big Bald from here unless that's it way in the background there with the sun shining on it. I think that is. You can see kind of the saddle between there. That's got to be it. This is our view. It's gorgeous. Awful hazy. Hopefully we dodged the rain. We got just a few sprinkles, not enough to even put a raincoat on. This is Little Bald. Just walking the side of the mountain now, guys. Looks like it's going straight down there. Anybody tell me what these white flowers are? They're huge. Just growing all along the side of the mountain here. I guess that's what all of these are. But some of them are a lot bigger than others. We're getting some thunder and some sprinkles. I don't know what those are. And we got those little purple thingies. Some yellerins. Always something to look at out here. If you ain't got the views way out in front of you, you just got to look closer in. How cool is this? We got the AT marker right there. Some pretty cool rocks there with the AT on it. This is where we're heading. Weather update. That's where we come from. I've got thunder in the distance. I'm hearing on both sides of me. But all I've gotten so far is just a few sprinkles. We're about half a mile from Whistling Gap. A little bit of thunder there. Campsites, tent sites. And then about another mile to High Rocks. And then should go all downhill to Spivey Gap for the day. Couple more miles yet. But we'll see if we can beat the rain. We're heading to Whistling Gap. Pretty bad whistling. Can't carry a tune. Looks like we have reached Whistling Gap tent sites. Just off the side of the trail there. Looks like plenty of spaces for lots of tents. Got a big old fire ring. Lot of tent spots here. Water source. And it's right off the trail. Can't beat that. That's nice. Well, if you can hear it, the rain is coming. We're kind of under the canopy here, so we're staying fairly dry. Did decide to get the raincoat out. It's more than just a sprinkle. And trying to debate here, if you can see it, whether to fill up with water here or just go thirsty till the end of the day. It would take us a while to gather some water here, but we'll see what we do. Getting plenty of thunder yet. Could be a doozy, so see you on the other side.
Got us another deer up here. Oh, there she goes. You can see her. Still getting the thunder and lightning. I think she's gone. We're traveling up to High Rocks right now, about half a mile. We got this thunder going on. Probably not the best idea to be traveling up. So I'm taking my time, hoping this passes. And it's uphill. So I'm okay taking it slow. Okay, I take those words back. We have now had lightning. Can't turn back. Too far to go. Almost to the top. I think I'm making a run for it. Try and get up and over. Giddy up. We're about 5,500 feet up in elevation, maybe just lower than that. Stopped raining again, but we're getting the thunder, a little bit of lightning. More sprinkles, sounds like. We're still going up. Kind of cool though. Still climbing up, trying to get over this. You can look back and see we're up in the clouds. See the haze. I get up and over. Get her done. Still beautiful. More lightning. we got? More lightning. Not gonna lie, this is a wee bit scary. Okay, I'm hunkered down under high rocks right here. That's high rocks right up there. That's the summit. So you can hear the thunder, and there's been several lightning strikes. I ain't going up there. I'm gonna shelter right here for a few minutes, see if this passes. Well guys, I'm actually hunkered down here underneath high rocks, riding out the storm. This may be my last will and testament. Gene, I love you. Girls, I love you. Just kidding. I do love you, but and thunder and lightning, I think it's passing through now. Just getting the rain. Oh no, there's more lightning. Definitely don't want to go up to the summit right now. Just hunkering down underneath these ledges. We'll see how long it takes. This is my current situation. Still stuck underneath high rocks here, waiting on this lightning storm, thunder and lightning storm to pass. The trail has become a river. Got my raincoat, but I don't want to step out in this lightning. Got no cell service. All I got's time.
Could take a nap.
Well, after sitting underneath that ledge for over 30 minutes, I wanted to get up here quick and see what I missed. It's beautiful, but it's still thundering, so I don't want to stay out here long. And it's slippery. Give you a quick view. And I'm getting off here. That's kind of what we're out on. High rocks. We had high rock yesterday. That was one rock. This is several rocks. Still thundering out there in the distance. We're heading down to Spivey Gap into dinner. About another hour and a half.
Okay guys, day 3, starting back at Spivey Gap. We got about 11, just over 11 miles to go. Should be mostly downhill, hopefully no rain after the thunderstorms yesterday, but we're gonna get her done.
Hopefully so.
That's a cool little bridge and waterfall, water crossing. See there? Going on down. Trail's going up. Good water source there, nice and cold. You can see we're hiking in the mountain laurels. I think that's mountain laurel, all in bloom. This is the trail we have this morning. A few more over there. Rhododendron. More blooms here. Okay guys, we made it to the No Business Knob shelter here on the Appalachian Trail. Deluxe accommodations. We've got the picnic table, the fire ring, the sleeping platform, mouse defeaters, this time with the beer cans. Looks like we've got the graffiti board and a fenced in area to keep your kids. No Business Shelter. That's what we got. Anybody know what kind of flowers these are along the trail here? A couple more of them there. Now what do you suppose lives in there? You stick your head in there and find out? Not me, not today. Looks like we're heading into the green tunnel again. It's been our view most of the day. Not green tunnels necessarily, but not any epic views today. Just kind of getting the miles in on the trail. Well, we made it to Temple Hill Gap, just kind of cross trails here, a little campsite, little side trail. Let's see. That's where we come from. Here's the Appalachian Trail heading northbound. That's where we're going. Got a couple miles yet to get to Uncle Johnny's Hostel, and before that we're going to get us a view of the Nolan Chucky River. So I think we got about 4 more miles to Uncle Johnny's. See you there. Look how cool these rocks are. All covered in moss and speckled. Right on the trail here. Okay, this is the first rhododendron I've seen blooming on the trail. Look at that, how pretty. Here's where we're heading. Heading down. Not sure if that's rhododendron too. I think so. This wasn't pink. Well, found Grizzly Adams back on the trail again. We're about a mile, 1.1 back to Uncle Johnny's. So we're finishing up day 3, final leg of the trip. Here we are, guys, at the Nolan Chucky River. You see the bridge down there. See the rapids beyond for the whitewater rafting. Mountain views, look at those skies, how gorgeous. Erwin, Tennessee. Over there. That's where we're headed, down to Uncle Johnny's Hostel. This is the Nolan Chucky River. You can see way down there. You can make them out. I think they just went under the bridge. The kayakers, I believe. The tubers, I'm not sure. They're moving this way. You can see them down there. Make them out just under the bridge there. Grand finale for our trip. Wind's picking up, nice and cool. And a beautiful weekend. Heading down to Erwin, Tennessee. Here we are, guys. Coming out into Erwin, Tennessee. Uncle Johnny's Hostel. Right down by that white van, just past the old thunder truck right there. This is the end of our section. We did 11.2 miles today, I think, for a grand total of, I believe, 33 something. So right there is Uncle Johnny's Hostel. Over the Nolan Chucky River into Erwin. This is it. See you next time.